Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of A Guy and His Glassware. I am your host, John, and today we have Young's Double Chocolate Stout, a beer that appealed to me when I first got into craft beer back in 2008, when I legally got into beer. And this right here, I'm not into gimmick beers much now. I'm not into crazy stuff. I do barrel-aged stuff. I do a lot of traditional stuff. This here, I'd rather chocolate over coffee. But this is a 5.2% stout from Young's 1831, established 1831 in England. But we're going to try this, again today, even though this bottle is a little bit old. This was Best Buy a year and a half ago. Don't tell anybody. This is all I could find. I don't know how well it's going to fill the glass because technically I think this is for the cans, which are almost 15 ounces. But yeah, so this glass in particular. Oh, let's get into the history of this brewery first a little bit. Like I said, 1831 is Wells, but they teamed up with Young's is 1831. They teamed up with Wells. It used to be called Wells and Young's. Wells had the banana bread stout, the sticky toffee pudding beers, etc. Then that was acquired by Eagle Brewery, still in England. And last I looked online, it was a place called DAMM, D-A-M-M, that acquired them too. So I don't know exactly how current or if this is a vintage glass because it has the Young's with the Ram double chocolate stout. So this might be old school right now. They have the Ram on the front, which is actually a little bit different than the Ram that I have here. But yeah, and a little bit about the glass before we get a close-up of it. This looks like a barrel or a keg, but these rings, these go in. They're like divots. Instead of like on a keg, the metal would go out. But these kind of go in. And I don't have anything in the genre of glasses like this. I consider this to be kind of like the can glasses that you pour cans of IPA into a glass that looks like a can. I don't do stuff like that. I don't really drink stuff like that. I don't buy stuff like that much. So this, or at all really, depending on, I mean, I have some stuff that is related to IPAs, but a lot of it I got when I was in the business. And this, like I said, yeah, this is probably the only glass that I have that's of its type in the genre. They have those glasses that look like bottles that are upside down too. When you pour it, they're like double insulated. That I had some when I had a store, but we sold them. They were like in boxes. I might have one somewhere around. I'm not sure. But those are pretty fancy to look at. But this is a spectacle of a glass right here. It's pretty fun. It's unique. So we're going to go ahead and pour this, get some good pictures, and I'll be back with you guys in a few moments. Cheers. Okay, fine folks out there, we're back showing a close-up of the glass here, double chocolate stout on the front here. And it's, and that's pretty cool that it has the O, and the O looks like an S. Once again, it's kind of like a keg or barrel, whatnot here, the shape. Serious stout with just a bit of sweet. So this is probably, yeah, this is older because it says Young's. They're all under one company now. Like I said, Eagle, I believe. They're all together. So let's get a pour of this. Guess what, yo, I'm back. And we have this poured. The head is died down, obviously, a little bit now. It took me a minute to get some pictures. Yeah, got a lot of chocolate still on there. This is actually best July 1st of 23. That makes sense in my head. Yeah, because that is July to July, so it's like best by a year. Now this is already for a year and a half past that, so we're already in 25 now, early 25. Cheers. This show is all about glassware, though. It doesn't matter about the beer. I mean, it does, but yeah, it doesn't taste that old. Still good, smooth. There's nothing offensive about this. It's smooth, a little creamy, nice chocolate taste. It says here with just a bit of sweet. I showed that on camera. But yeah, established 1831 Youngs, it says here. How does it feel, John? It feels good. One thing that I noticed about this glass is that since there's a lot of, well, there's a lot of surface area, but there isn't. Because this right here kind of feels like you're, it's weird because the insulation, the way your finger's touching it, but not all of it's getting cold. But since this is so wide, I just feel like more of your hand's cold when you grab it. But it's an interesting glass, but I like it. I like the glass. Now, unfortunately, I'm not sure if the new bottles or cans are going to match up with the Youngs. This is probably a vintage. This is a thing of the past now. These are still on eBay. I just looked. I think I saw some on eBay. It was either there or something similar. I know there's a Bonanza website out there, stuff like that, where you can buy all this stuff. Well, guys, that's another one for the books. I don't want to keep you too long. I'm trying to cut these a little bit short, make it more to the point. Buy good beer, buy good glassware, pairing glassware. Pair your glassware. Fucking pair your glassware, son of a bitch. Don't fucking disappoint me, people. This is what we do. At least, no, I'm just kidding. Just have fun. Have fun with beer. Have fun with wine. I like wine a lot too, although I only have a couple glasses. But just treat it with respect. It'll treat you with respect back.